Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome or welcome back. This is Alpha Budgets. My name is Shelby. If you are new, then welcome. If you're returning, again, welcome back. Today we're cash stuffing the last paycheck of October and the first paycheck of November. I was going to make them different videos, but I just decided to kind of combine them together into one video. So bear with me because I didn't add the amounts together. The denominations are a little wonky, so we'll figure this out together. This is the first video that I am filming married. I don't know if by the time this video goes up, if I will or will not have put up basically most of my October videos. It got really crazy. I filmed them. I just ran out of time to kind of like edit them, and then, you know, with the wedding and the honeymoon and coming back to work and everything, it's been a little crazy. We had a fantastic time. We went to Mexico on our honeymoon. It was beautiful. We both got sunburned horribly. So that wasn't fun. But we went swimming and snorkeling with the sea turtles, which was amazing. But now that we are back to the grind. This one might be a little bit different bill-wise, just because we're still in the process of figuring out what system is going to work with us. We both cash stuffed separately before, and now we're talking about like combining everything. So just things might be a little different from week to week until we figure out a system that works best for us. So hang in there. We'll be adding his income into it too, so I'll be cash stuffing both of our incomes together. So there's going to be some changes throughout the next couple of weeks until we get down a system and figure out what's going to work best for us. I brought back some envelopes. We're going to be stuffing more envelopes since I'm not stuffing for our wedding anymore. I added new savings challenges that we're going to try to do. We're really going to start focusing on debt. We have already talked about and distributed any monetary donations that were given to us from the wedding. So some are in envelopes. A good portion did go to debt. We put a bunch towards savings, investments, and kind of our future. So I'm back. A lot to unload, but thank you guys for hanging in there. I appreciate you guys. I love you. I didn't stop thinking about you. I'm just really excited to get into this and go on with the next chapter of our lives here and bring you guys along with us. I am thinking about doing a debt confession video. You guys know that I have debt. I just haven't really unclosed or disclosed a lot of it and gone over exactly what the debt is, where it is, and all of that. So I'm thinking about doing that so you guys get a better grasp, because transparency is pretty key. This is a whole learning curve for some of us, you know, and it's a day-by-day process. You know, some days are better than others. Certainly, I'm not exempt to any of that. I make mistakes too, but, you know, it's a learning curve, and we do the best that we can. So I'm thinking about doing that. If anybody would be interested in that, let me know. That would actually maybe help us, because just go through everything, see what we have total. We're still working through that process together. But enough with me talking. You didn't come here to watch me talk. So let's go ahead and get started. So again, this is the 4th week of October and the 1st week of November. There should be $1,520 here. So go ahead and get this counted. And I'm only stuffing the bills for myself right now for the beginning and 1st week of November. I paid all the money towards bills for October I did prior to the wedding and going on the honeymoon. So think it's all here if I counted right. I guess we'll find out. Now, it's been confusing, so hopefully it's here. I think I counted right. I could be wrong. So we'll figure it out. We are just going to start off with my wallet because it is the least confusing thing to start with. There is no money in any of these envelopes. I do have a little bit of rollover, and we have change. So we had emptied our change, our 1s and our 5s prior to the wedding. And change, I think there was like $164 that we had saved up so far. There was between 1s and 5s, there's like 300 and some in 5s and like 500 in 1s. So together between 1s and 5s, I think we had like 800, I want to say. So we're going to start filling this back up here. Normally I would dump this in here, but since there's nothing in there, I didn't want it to make too big of a clanging sound. So starting from the very bottom, this time we'll make sure it goes the whole way up before we empty it. These are still my wedding nails. They are grown out, so they need done, but these are what the nails were for the wedding. And sorry, my skin is a little dry. That's gross. So we're still going to continue to do our $1 challenge. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the 5. Right now, I might wait until the beginning of next year to roll over 5s and put any extra 5s right now towards debt, since we're really working on paying off debt. But we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 1s and 1 5 left over. So I'm going to sit that there, put these back here. These are the only ones I'm stuffing right now. Gas is getting its usual $80. That was what was working for me before, so I'm just going to stay with it. We're doing our usual 10 in ties. And 10 in toiletries. And then this is just in case like we run out of like toothpaste or deodorant or need something small throughout the week. So I'll put these back in here. Stuff the envelopes back in my wallet. Okay, so we'll set this off to the side here. In true fashion, we're going to start off with our household binder. Household didn't have any rollover from toiletries because we hadn't stuffed that before because of the wedding and the honeymoon. So household is getting $70. I have to figure this out because I have both weeks up here. So I had 20 for the last week of, for the first week of November and 50 for the last week of October. So in household, we have 1, 50, 70, and 90. So 190 in household. Groceries is going to be getting 200. So groceries, we have 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 4, 10, 30, 50, 65. So 465. Decorations is going to be getting $5. And then appliances, it's not just really appliances, it's kind of like if we might need a new fridge soon. Luckily ours is still holding out. We thought it would go a lot sooner, but it's still clucking along. So it's like if we need like a new fridge, we want to do new flooring and put new carpeting in the house. So this is just kind of like our household repair. envelope. So we're going to start stacking this up. We did put some money towards this fund since we knew that we wanted to make some improvements to our house, and appliances are also really expensive. But it's getting $30 today. So we do have a $200 gift card that we were gifted from the wedding, along with, we put $300 towards it. The bank gave us all 20s instead of hundreds, so we're just kind of rolling with it. So we have 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 30. So 530. And that's it for our household binder. I did change up some of the bills, so let's see what we got going on here. I'm not doing mortgage this week just because we're figuring things out. But Wi-Fi is going to continue to get its usual 15. Nothing has changed from that. I'm not doing anything for utilities or private loan right now. Phone bill is going to be getting 40. The car insurance is getting its usual 16. I did a little bit left over. I don't really know what happened, but I'm just rolling it. So car insurance has 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Car payment is getting its usual 142. And this is just for my car payment. Mike also has a car payment, so when we combine things, we'll probably add both of ours to here. Subscriptions is getting its usual 20. Gym is getting its usual 10. I think I need to up subscriptions, so that's something I need to go through and look at. Pet insurance is getting its usual 10. Student loans is also getting 10. Oh, wait, no, I lied. Sorry. I'm just like in the habit. Student loans is getting 42. I'm used to Frisco's meds being right after pet insurance. So 1, 2, so 42 for student loans. And now Frisco's meds is getting 10. And he has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And that's it right now for our bills. So we're going to go into our cash envelopes here. Some adjustments might still be made. Frisco is getting $40. So he has 1, 50, 70, 90. So he has 190. His next grooming appointment is December 3rd, I think. And he should be okay for food. The cats are getting 90. So 50 and 90. And I do know that some of this will be going because they need food, and I think they might need litter. So actually this all might be gone. But I knew that it was coming, so I wanted to make sure that I had enough. So we have 50, 70, 90, and 110. Their food alone is like 70. Nails is going to be getting 40. And nails is 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 15, 20. I always like staying ahead, trying to stay ahead on these. Hair is going to be getting 80. So it's actually being broken down because I did 40 and 40. So 20, 40, 60, 80. So I know some of the denominations are going to be a little weird, but. So that's it for our cash envelopes here. Along with paying off debt, we are starting into our debt binder. I was able to take some envelopes out of here from paying off debt. With money that was gifted to us from the wedding, we decided to put some towards debt. So right now, they're kind of in order with how we're going to be paying them off. Apple is our first one, and I've been trying to make it a goal to at least put a minimum of $50 a week just specifically towards debt, like extra payment. So it is actually getting $100 this week because it's combining 2 weeks. So, and then as I pay them off, I'm going to just be taking the envelopes out. So we have $100 towards our debt. Into our short-term sinking funds here. We did put money into investments, but I just gave that to Mike to let him pick and choose what he wants to invest in. He's a lot more into it than I am, so I let him make those decisions. Medical is getting 40. And that's all that it has. Shopping is getting nothing. Christmas is getting 150. Oh. So 150 into Christmas. Christmas has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 70, 90, 610. And I did go Christmas shopping for the girls, and I did get my mom something while we were on vacation. So I'll just need to take some money out of this to put back in. They were having a sale, and I wanted to get it. It's only a 3-day sale, and so I wanted to make sure we got that. Birthdays is getting $30. So we had 1, 20, and 30. And birthdays. Beauty got emptied out. And so we're starting fresh with beauty with $20. And then gifts is getting 60. I'm trying to save up because I know we have 3 weddings. We have 1 wedding in March and at least 2 in October. So that's we're gonna need money for those. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. So there's $90 there. And rolling right along here into our long-term sinking funds, we are going back to stuffing baby, which is getting 60. 20, 40, and 60. So we've been talking about starting to save up to have a family. So we want to make sure that we have some savings for our baby. Treat yourself. We're going to fill back up here. We are giving myself $30. My sister and I talked about, instead of getting each other birthday and Christmas presents, to each treat ourselves to a spa day. So I am going to save for that. Vacation is getting $30. Like I said, we have 3 weddings, and the one is in North Carolina, the one is in New York, and the other one is a couple hours away, but we'll still have to like spend the night. But mostly I want to save up for the North Carolina one and the New York one, and then we'll talk about maybe doing something for our anniversary. I think it's important to go on small adventures and make memories, so. And then savings is going to be getting $20. So savings has 1, 2, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. So 280. Retirement is getting skipped. Car maintenance is getting 20. That was another one that we put money into. Car maintenance has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, and 20. So 120 in car maintenance. Now this will be for both of us and not just me this time. So my original goal was 500 in there. So we might make it a little bit more than that since it's not just for my car. And then I am just going to go ahead and roll this over. So I'm going to put $5 into my Apple. So we had the 5105 into my Apple credit card. So our savings binder here. I am doing new savings challenges. I haven't done one in a while just because we were saving for the wedding. So it's been a couple months, and I have a bunch of them because I love savings challenges. So we are going to be doing 2 of them. I'm going to be doing a $1,000 savings challenge. I don't know if you can see that very well, but they're little piggies. So the different amounts on here. So I'll just kind of pick ones from here, and all this will equal $1,000. And then, I don't know, it's been a while since I've seen anybody do them. But from Pink X Budgets, I did her, is a bronze challenge. I think it was like $500. So we stepped up to the silver. I don't know what the silver is. I think it might be $1,000. But we are going to scratch one off. And I don't know what the amounts are. So we scratched off 25. So then we will stuff 25 in this one next week. I don't want to go too crazy because although I really would like to try to get these done before the end of the year, it's not a goal. I'm just saving up money, and all this money will go towards debt because that's what we're working on paying off. So we're going to start with $25 in here for next week, and that's what we will stuff. And depending on what the amount is the dependent on how much or how many I might scratch off. So last but not least, our $1 jar is completely empty. It is naked again. We are going to start it off right with $7. So plop her down in there and watch her grow. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. That wraps up today's video. If you have not already, go ahead and like, comment, and of course, subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of differences coming. So I'm really trying to tackle this debt. If you're interested and have a lot of debt and you want to see how we're doing it and going about it as a newly married couple, follow along. We appreciate all the love and support. I hope that all of you have a wonderful weekend and a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.